Hαῖρε and welcome. Today we are in John chapter 3, finishing off this page with verses 9 and 10. I think this actually does mark, with that right there, the end of the first half of this paragraph. I believe it goes all the way through 21, but does not include 22. I could be wrong about that. Well, we'll find out when we actually get there. Here's the rubric, everything we're looking for as we go through this text. Let's go ahead and get started. Apekrithe Nicodemus kai epen autoi. Pos dunatai tauta genestai. Apekrithe Iesus kai epen autoi, su ei ho didaskalos tu Israela, kai tauta u gnoskes. And that's as far as we're going to make it. And I realize that there's punctuation missing right there. I'm going to add that in real quick. Problem solved. So, the very first word is apekrithe. We've seen this before. Theta eta should immediately tell us what form this is. Third singular aorist passive indicative. Nicodemus, we've seen that before. Omicron sigma, nominative singular masculine. Nicodemus, deponent, not passive. My mistake. Answered, end quotes. Kai and epen we've seen before. Epsilon nu, I'm not going to bother parsing that. Said to another word I'm not going to bother parsing because you got that subiota, it should be obvious by now. To him being capitalized. Colon, start of direct discourse. Pos is another adverb. I want to say could be a particle. Never really remember how to define a particle. How, dunatai, tau alpha iota. We've seen this one before a few pages. It's going to be the same as what we had with erketai. Not parsing that. Tauta genestai, tauta alpha right there. This is from, what is this from? Autos, aute, auto, no. Because that one doesn't have a tau at the beginning. This has to be from hutos. Second guessing myself again. Aute. Maybe this one is autos as well. Tau. That just looks wrong. Oh, brain failure. I'll put a note right here to clarify which one it actually is. Moving on. This one is going to be plural, neuter. The feminine would end in an eta rather than an alpha. So, neuter, nominative or accusative, plural, neuter. Don't know which one. It could be the object of something. Might not be. Moving back to dunatai. Dunatai means is able, and it takes an infinitive. Genesthai, sigma theta alpha iota. Genao, genesomai. It's not from genao. Cannot remember the principal parts of this. Sorry about that. Suffice it to say, sigma theta alpha iota, that is the infinitive for the aorist tense. If I could remember the principal parts, it would be quite clear. But aorist, deponent, infinitive, gignomai, genesomai, agonomai, gagonemai. That must be it. So, to become, to happen. Yeah, to happen. That's what it means. Or to become. This can take an object, to happen to this, to become this, but it also wants a subject. So, how is this able to happen? How is this able to become this? Could go either way, but I'm going to take this as the as essentially as the subject, so nominative there. How is this able to happen, not become? Question mark. Apekrithe So end quotation right there. Move on to Jesus replying. Same form as that one. Answered Jesus and said, I've already parsed that, autoi, to him, colon, direct discourse. Su, we've seen before in our previous text. I'm not going to parse that again. It's just our subject. You, a. Now, initially looking at that from an Attic perspective, I would want to think, aha, that is a if. However, this is not Attic, so the forms of Amy are a little bit different. And this is in fact going to be second person, singular, present, active, indicative of Amy, esmai. No, that's esmen is the plural in the present, asomai. But that might be oida asomai. I can never remember which one has asomai and which one has esomai. Oh well, we don't have the future form, so that's fine. You are ho didaskalos, from ho heto, so nominative, singular, masculine. Omicron sigma there confirms it. The teacher or master. It's unlikely to be master. To Israel. Israel is indeclinable normally. Sometimes it's not. I don't know when. To there is going to tell us our case. So Israel, the word itself is indeclinable, but to tells us that this is genitive, singular, and masculine or neuter. Of the Israel, kai, and tauta, same form as that, but what we need to determine, is it nominative or is it accusative? This does not know, or you do not know. Epsilon iota sigma there, with the sigma kappa inside that word, we know that this is going to be the present form. So second singular present, active, indicative, which makes this the direct object, not the subject. Not canoe. With an N. There we go. Question mark. And that may or may not be the end of Jesus' quote. Again, we're going to hold off until we take a look at verse 11 next week. Okay, now we want to take a look at this in its own context before looking at it from the greater context in verse 1. We've got, Nicodemus answered and said to him, how is this able to happen? Jesus answered and said to him, you are the teacher of the Israel, and you do not know? There we go. Teacher makes a lot more sense than master, since we know that Nicodemus was not king. Herod was king at the time, even if somewhat illegitimately. From verse 1. But there was a man of the Pharisees, Nicodemus was named him, of leaders of the Jews. This one came to him at night, and he said to him, Rabbi, we know that you have come from God, a teacher, for no one is able to do these signs which you yourself do unless the God is with him. Jesus answered and said to him, truly, truly, I say to you, unless someone has been born from above, he is not able to see the kingdom of the God. Nicodemus says to him, how is a man able to be born being old? Surely he is not able to enter into the womb of his mother a second time and to be born. Jesus answered, truly, truly, I say to you, unless someone has been born from water and spirit, he is not able to come into the kingdom of the God. The having been born, or the one having been born from the flesh is flesh, and the one having been born from the Spirit is spirit. Don't wonder that I said to you, it is necessary for you to have been born, or to be born from above. The Spirit blows where it wishes, and the sound of it you hear, but you do not know from where it comes and where it goes. Thus is every one having been born from the Spirit. Nicodemus answered and said to him, How is this able to happen? Jesus answered and said to him, You are the teacher of the Israel, and you do not know this? And there we have it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a very good day, and farewell. Hey, you not asleep yet? That's okay. I've got tons of other videos that are equally sleep-inducing. Check them out. Alternatively, you could take a look at this video over here,